2-2. I'm here with Sam and Reedy from Leicester TV. Sam, what's your take on that? The good, the bad?
Same stuff, different season. Rodgers has got 5 subs now he can use. He used one of them today. It's blistering hot out here today. It's first game of the season. He's got to understand that the majority of those players aren't going to be able to run around for 90 minutes up to full fitness like they would, at least 5, 6, 7 games into the season. I mean, we saw Maddison, he was chuffing for the past 20 minutes, really said he's not had the best game. I kind of agree with that. I think Jake said the official club deleted the Dewsbury Hall for Pats and Daka post, the sub post, because of how much grief they were getting for it, because again, he was probably our best player on the pitch today before we took him off. I don't understand why take him off and bring narrow, like Tom was saying. We play on the width, they were playing on the width coming down. Both goals came from our mistakes again today. I don't understand why Rodgers doesn't switch it up when he sees it's not working. I like Rodgers, but he needs to change his ideas.
He needs to fresh it up, maybe.
Yeah.
Listen, really, let's talk about the good stuff today. Danny Ward did nothing wrong in goal today. I know he let 2 goals in. Today. But, he did everything he was asked of, pretty much, wasn't he? Beaten by a great goal in the first one. Also, Wes Fofana had a good game.
Well, Fofana alone, I think he's always going to have a good game. Like, he never has less than a 7 out of 10. And today, maybe he had the odd pass at that didn't work. But, again, he will always recover on it. But with Ward, a lot of people I know will kind of put the blame on him for the goals. Yes, he couldn't really do much with them, but because he's in goal now and he's the number 1, everyone's going to put some sort of blame on him.
I don't think anybody's going to blame Danny Ward, are they, Sam?
No, I think he did okay today. I think he did what he needed to do. I don't think he had much to do. I think both goals, again, wasn't his fault. It came from outfield players' mistakes. I think Maddison was for the second one. Can't remember who the first one was. We said at the start, we saw Marty on the left and said just clear it, and they didn't clear it, and the ball went to goal. And I don't think they scored from it, but they were pretty close. So I think Ward wasn't to blame today. In my eyes, I still think we should go out and sign a proper Premier League keeper who's had experience before the transfer ends.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. Reedy, a point's a point today, but
it's not good enough though, is it? It's like we were 2-0 up just after half time, and then, like Tom said, we had a few more shots on goal, probably looking the way better team. And then suddenly they decided to get more possession, they decided to control the game more, and then that's where you do make the subs. Obviously, I felt Daka was coming on a bit too late as well, but I thought maybe that would be the case, that we needed to have a bit more on the attack. But then, because you bring Dewsbury Hall off, you lose that more control and that physicalness in the midfield. And then you don't bring on anyone like Mendy, you don't bring Pratt on. I thought Maddison had to come off today. Don't get me wrong, he's normally easily an 8 out of 10, but today he just couldn't control the ball at all. And yes, some of the passes to him wasn't the best, but really for me, Pratt coming on there probably would have just controlled the game more. And I just feel like maybe if Maddison was anywhere near on his day like he normally is, he probably would have won that.
A little disappointing.
Yeah, I think so. I was saying about half time, Brentford looked like bottom 6 mentality, and they didn't, before they got the 2 goals, they looked to me like a team that could be in the relegation scrap. I don't want to say Leicester could be this season, but we've got the 5 subs rule now, and a lot of teams like Brentford did, they used 4 subs, and they all goals came from impact. If we've not got the depth to make the subs, we need to go out and sign the players to get the depth. We had 4 players that should have come on today, within, like, say, Pratt, Mendy, Nacho. I would have took Vardy off and put Nacho up front and Daka, because no offence to Vardy.
Well, you've got the subs to do it.
He did nothing today, Vardy. He was just, casually running around the pitch doing.
Again, for me, that's where, when we saw the lineup and you put 3 at the back with 2 kind of wing backs, you saw the first 20 minutes of the game. It was down the wing, down to the full backs, and then cross it in. And were you trying to cross it to Vardy?
I think you got to hit it on Rodgers today a little bit, because you're playing this tactic. We're 2-0 up, which is great. You go 2-1 down, and you can see they're clearly going to score another goal if we don't change up what we do. And that's what they did. We let them attack us. When it was 2-1, I said that we need to make some changes. We need to bring on some fresh legs, because they're just attacking us from the width. We need to change tactics. But typical Rodgers just left it to, the same tactics again and again. And I can't see Rodgers, changing his mindset and how he plays. And I think that could be the downfall of us this season.
Sam, Reedy, sounding a little dejected, to be fair, after that. How are you feeling after today's game? Put in the comments below. Let us know, do you agree with what Sam says and Reedy said, or do you disagree with them? Cheers.